All right, guys, we've got a 2017 1964 ES 345 in frost blue. This is from the Memphis division of the Gibson Custom Shop. It is a limited edition color, I think. I think they came out with a seafoam green and then the traditional cherry. Really cool color in person. Almost like a Daphne blue if you do the fender thing. It's had a little bit of modifications, very little play wear. It's no case queen, no collector's piece here. You know, it's got a little tiny dings and dents and, you know, bruises here and there. If you play it, you'll understand why. It's because it's one of the best playing guitars I've ever played, whether mine that I owned or one that came through my shop. A couple of the mods here. I do have a Callahan bridge on here. I did put the 3 nylon saddles from the original bridge on the treble strings there. I just like the way it sounded this way, and I do prefer the Callahan. The original is here and it will be included in the sale. And biggest thing probably to mention is that the Veritone has been disconnected. I know it's sacrilege for most to disconnect the Veritone from the 345. But I just felt like it was throwing a wet towel over this thing, man, and just wasn't allowing it to shine. So I did disconnect it. I rewired it wired 50s style, so it's basically a 335, but with the aesthetics of a 345. It's pretty lightweight. I think I measured or weighed it out. I think it was 7 pounds, 13 ounces, so it's still under 8 pounds. It does have the original potentiometers, some of the original wiring, original switch. It does have different capacitors in it. I did put I prefer a ceramic capacitor to a paper and oil. It has tropical fish capacitors, 0.019 on the neck and 0.023 on the bridge. Let's see here, the finish is really in great shape. I mean, there are little things. I did just recently buff it and polish it, but they're like little tiny things that are difficult to find unless you're really looking for them. I'm just gonna disclose everything I possibly can because that's how I would want someone to sell me a guitar, especially online, you know. So it's got a little bit there. Let's see, I know it's got a little bit of a discoloration there. There was a little bit of solder that popped when I was soldering something and landed on there and kind of discolored it. It does have a couple little scratches there. I do have photographs of these too. They're photographed. And then right where the seam is here, there's also like a contact mark from the edge of the pick guard there. It's covered by the pick guard, but if you look at it in the picture, it's exactly the same line. I don't know why. It's just how I got it. Little tiny guy there. Probably the most noticeable for me is that one there. Again, difficult to find in, you know, reality if you're looking at it. Easy to find if you're looking for things. This one does have a really gorgeous dark rosewood board. I think they actually use the celluloid inlays for the split parallelograms there. These also have the tortoise shell side markers there, which I think is really cool. What else? Let's see. I'll go ahead and show you guys the headstock here. It's got the nylon nut. Before I got it, it did have these little marks here. It's actually kind of chips, and they're actually chips in the paint. From straight on, you can see them still. Really, I mean, it just disclosing everything. If this is something that's going to turn you off from it, then just go ahead and, you know, find another one. Be double the price. Has this weird little black mark there. Don't know what it is. Tried getting it off. This looks like some sort of a smudge. I'll probably try and get it off some more, but I wasn't having any luck right now. I'll go ahead and turn this guy over. It does retain the original pickups here. Those are the MHS pickups. Let's see here, the back really is in awesome shape. Almost no marks on the back. I think I saw a couple little ones. There's one, I just smudged it up, but right there. a little bit of marking around that just because, I mean, I, you know, wear a strap with it when I play. No buckle rash of pretty much any kind. It does have the VOS treatment, so it is going to be a little bit of a, just kind of the way the hardware is tarnished, and a little bit in the finish there. It has sort of a matte look to it, not super high gloss. I don't know if you can see that from there, but I did put a longer screw in this strap button. When I got it, it was loose, and the wood was kind of, just couldn't accept the original screw anymore. It was a little too worn out, so I just put a bigger screw in, and it doesn't sit perfectly parallel with the body. I'm just kind of anal about little things like that, but it is what it is. It's not going anywhere. It's stable, it's sturdy. Just disclosing it, but you'd probably not know if I didn't tell you. One of the owners before me, he did try and, I don't know if this was the VOS treatment. I don't think so, but it looked like someone had tried to maybe sand the back of the neck a little bit. I buffed a lot of it out, and I did some polish on there, and the back of it really shined up nice, and it's just really super smooth, super slick. It does have a little bit of an odd discoloration here. It's just a discoloration. I don't know, maybe it's from playing, maybe it's from oils. I really couldn't tell you. It's nothing more than discoloration. You can see a little bit of those, kind of what I think are from sandpaper there, but original tuners, you got the original serial number there. This little flecks here, I'm not sure what those are. Those look like they're in the paint. I mean, it is what it is. It's an awesome playing guitar. I love the thing. I've tried to love it even more. I'm just realizing that I'm just not a humbucker guy. I'm buying a Gibson Les Paul Special custom shop that I'm gonna have to pay for, and well, this has got to go. So it does come with the original case, all the original case candy. Does have the certificate of authenticity. All that stuff's pictured. I'm not going to play it for you guys. I'm going to spare you that. I'm much better at working on tinkering than I am at serenading people. So I'll spare you that. Plenty of demos online if you wanted to look. Oh, I have tried quite a few different pickups in here. I tried some throwbacks or some whiz. I also have a set of McNelly Stagger Swaggers that I tried. And when I just put these originals back in before listing it, I just didn't feel like pulling everything out and doing another 2 or 3 hours to rewire it. So I just spliced them in, cut the existing leads from the other ones, and then just spliced these on there. Just so you know, it's just the way it is. Sounds perfect. There's going to be zero audible difference if whether I did that or wired it down to the pot. I just didn't feel like spending 3 hours doing it. But just so you know, everything is disclosed. Looks good. Plays even better. Let's see. I'm going to give you a real quick measurement of what the action looks like here. So I've got the bass side at the 12th fret, just right about 60 thousandths of an inch, or just a little over 4/64. And then treble side at the 12th is about 3/64, or just a hair over 40 thousandths. Sorry, I didn't have the video up there. My bad. Okay, so yeah, there you go. And there you go. So, awesome action. Almost no fret or no relief, if I remember correctly. Less than 1/100,000th. Yeah. Anyways, any questions, please let me know. That's it. Enjoy.